is a very different world.
Jurassic World Evolution 3 seems set on being the next major video game for the Jurassic franchise after it was announced that Frontier and Universal are producing yet another Jurassic IP game together. But when could we expect to see the release of this next edition into the Evolution line? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. It's been a while since we discussed Evolution 3 as we haven't really gotten any further updates about this video game. However, with Gamescom now over the horizon and starting this week, we may finally get a reveal trailer of some kind for this video game, if the release date we'll be talking about in today's video is anything to go by. We're still targeting 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you haven't had a chance to subscribe just yet, why not take your opportunity right now and subscribe? It doesn't hurt you in any way, and instead it will bring you lots of fun, informative and interesting Jurassic related content here on YouTube, as we cover everything to do with this franchise. From the new movies and animated series to the brand new video games. If it's Jurassic, we've got you covered. So why not stay a little while? With two major new video games on the way and another movie, this will be a great place to stick around for the next 2 years or so. I've yapped off your ear enough already, so let's get into it. Once you're sat back, relaxed, and enjoying your G Fuel after using code SWERVE, it's time to find out when the possible release date for Jurassic World Evolution 3 might be. So if you are brand new to this channel and or maybe the Jurassic franchise, but you've played the video games of Jurassic World Evolution 1 and Evolution 2, or maybe you just haven't really been keeping up with the news in the past couple of months, basically, just to recap briefly here, Jurassic World Evolution 3, whilst it hasn't been officially announced, is happening. We had an official report that confirmed that both Universal and Frontier are collaborating once more for another Jurassic IP video game. Now of course, some people might be saying, but Swerve, this could be anything. I agree, it could be anything, but it is 99% certain at this point that it is going to be a park building video game. Whether or not it will be called Jurassic World Evolution 3, that's another question. But what we do know is that very recently, just maybe a matter of weeks before this official report came out, we had further confirmation that Frontier are in fact focusing heavily more on the management and park building games, and we already see the first video game announced with that being Planet Coaster 2. So when we use our brains here and add all of this information together, it is ridiculously extremely likely now that the next major Jurassic World video game will be Frontier and Universal, and it will be a brand new park builder. At this point in time, we're just going to go ahead and say that it is quote unquote Jurassic World Evolution 3, although again we don't have an official title revealed just yet. But what else was confirmed in this article? Well, this is where the video starts to get a little bit more interesting. It was confirmed in that article that this video game will be releasing in the fiscal year of 2026. What exactly does this mean in dumbed down from business terms? Well, it will be releasing between the window of April 2025 and March 2026. Now of course, we can use this information to presume that this video game will be releasing in 2026. However, let's kind of look at the statistics here. There's many more months for a potential release in 2025. So if we were to get mathematical, it's more than likely going to be a 2025 release instead, which means that we're probably within a year left to go. And why do I say that? Because I believe that by this time next year, we will in fact be playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. So with the end of Jurassic World Evolution 2's life cycle very recently, we can kind of use the whole life cycle of Evolution 1 and Evolution 2 to predict what we can see for Evolution 3. We need to focus on the pre-release marketing. If we were to look at a recent video game, Jurassic World Evolution 2, it was announced at the Summer Games Festival, I think back in the month of June, and this was back in the year of 2021. They confirmed that this will be releasing in November of 2021. Now of course we do have our suspicions that it was initially supposed to release alongside Jurassic World Dominion, merely because Jurassic World Dominion before COVID was again supposed to release in 2021, and with the first Evolution game releasing at a similar time to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom in 2018, it's safe to assume that the same thing was the plan for Evolution 2. But thanks to COVID, things changed, movie industry got shut down, but the video game industry kind of slowly started to grow just a little bit. They didn't really need to shut down and delay too many things, which meant that Evolution 2 could release in November of 2021. But this is the more interesting one. If we were to assume that the Evolution 2 release was an anomaly, then we need to focus more on Evolution 1 here. What did Evolution 1? Well, in August of 2017, I believe at Gamescom, they officially announced Jurassic World Evolution was happening and it will be releasing in 2018. As Gamescom 2017 went on, I believe we actually got more clips, and I think the developers sat down to discuss the game a little bit more as well. Essentially, it was a lot of fun, built up a lot of hype, especially since we've been waiting since 2003's Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. And of course, as time went on, eventually they released this game to coincide with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I believe the game actually released 2 weeks or something before Fallen Kingdom, and then eventually updated the video game to add a Fallen Kingdom DLC, which included all of the brand new species that appeared in that movie. That's what I presume was initially going to happen for Evolution 2, but it's safe to say that there's a chance here that this might be happening for Evolution 3. I feel as though that they could actually be copying Evolution's very successful pre-release marketing, may I just say. I believe Evolution's 1 pre-release was much more successful than Evolution 2's pre-release, so I think they might be following the same thing here, and since Gamescom has, I think, started this week or started today as I'm recording, there is a slight chance that Evolution 3 might have its first announcement trailer sometime this week, which should hopefully confirm a release in 2025. Now, if Frontier are attending Gamescom, which I'm not sure if they actually are, I'll have to double check that, but if Frontier are attending Gamescom this year, then hopefully we should hear something about Evolution 3 and possibly even an announcement trailer. Of course, this is me being optimistic. I recognise there's still a huge chance here that it may not be announced at Gamescom whatsoever. But since we do have a brand new movie coming out on July 2nd, 2025, and if they are following Evolution 1's release pattern, I can only safely assume that the month of June 2025, which is the fiscal year of 2026, will in fact be the release date for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Again, there is still the chance that it could release later, it could release after the movie to capitalise on the hype from the movie since it's sounding really good at this point. But I think that considering how successful Evolution 1's pre-release marketing was and then post-release thanks to the Fallen Kingdom DLC, I think it's safe to say that they might even follow the same thing here since there is no pandemic, well, for now, but since there is no pandemic that will shut down the whole nation and the whole, world really, so they can go ahead and do exactly this. So, for now, we have narrowed it down to June 2025 release, which is again Jurassic June and might actually be one of the most successful Jurassic Junes, hopefully. But if we were to narrow it down just a little bit more, I believe Evolution 2 and Evolution 1 released on Thursdays, I think. Don't quote me on that. I would presume that since we are getting Jurassic World Rebirth releasing on Wednesday the 2nd of July, if we were to go back a maximum of 2 weeks before that, June 19th could be the release date, or June 26th could be the exact release date for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Again, this is merely just theoretical and speculation at this point, but there's enough evidence to suggest that both of these dates might be very accurate. And there we have it. While I wouldn't say that not having the game announced at Gamescom this week is the be-all or end-all of this theory, it could give us an indication as to what they plan to do with the game's release date. Actually, I just had a thought. I believe both of the announcement trailers for Evolution 1 and 2 didn't actually have an exact date of when it will be releasing. So, even if we were to get an official trailer, we can still use this video as a rough estimate for the exact release date of the game. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and comment what you thought. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here, but most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.